Welcome back to the channel. We got another cheapest on Amazon review. Today we're doing a 3/8" synthetic rope similar to a Harbor Freight Apex winch rope. We're going to be putting down the tow truck. So here it is. It has a similar end piece as the Apex 12,000 pound winch, but we're going to be using it to replace a steel cable. So this is it. Just like the Apex winch, it's got a red end to it. The other end has a eyelet here. It's pretty high quality. Appears to be stainless steel, but it could just be normal ferrous steel. It's got a tree protector on it. So all in all, it looks pretty nice. Let's get it on the tow truck. Garbage. This is what it looks like at the Union. All the way up to the tip. So we are gonna screw this in to the winch down there in those mounting holes, and we're gonna spool this up. As far as quality, I was watching it kind of go in, and for how good it spooled up and how good it looked while it was spooling, this synthetic rope I'd say is as good as the Harbor Freight one, hands down. I am a little worried I have too much. It could start touching here if it doesn't wind up perfect. I know I can redo this rope here. I bet you I could do with about 30 foot less. So let's go test it. That unspooled awesome. That's totally what I wanted this winch to be able to do, to be able to pull it down without it binding or winding up or doing whatever weird stuff that it does. It's still completely intact. I mean, it is awesome now. Super excited about this. It's completely there. It's completely all tight, just like it needs to be. So that's gonna make hauling cars up this so much more enjoyable. So I'm gonna get a hook put on that end, and then I'll drag this structure up. Hell yeah. Okay, we got it all loaded up. That's 20 foot by 8 foot fit on that tow truck. The big concern is I wouldn't be able to haul it from this end of the farm to the other end. I'm just trying to get it placed on a level ground. Tow truck's putting in more work. Here's what I ended up doing with that metal structure dropped off. Little 3-sided building. I built it completely out of scrap except for the back roof line and this one sheet right here. Everything else I had laying around from other building projects. So I'm gonna chop about 30 foot off this winch line and it's gonna make it a lot easier to use. So as you saw, I struggled there still. I was about to get the skid loader as soon as I parked. I'm like, you know what? I really want to try to unload this with locked up rear end without getting the skid loader. So it looked ugly. It was ugly. If you have any recommendations or tips, please leave them in the comments. I read all the comments. I'd love to get more ideas on how to run this thing. I think maybe if I would have dove the tail end of the bed into the ground, maybe it would push the truck up and forward a little more. Just didn't think of it at the time, but watching that little clip, I'm like, yeah, maybe I could have done more. So now I'm gonna pull that winch out and show you what it looks like. So you can see after just one use, there's some pretty heavy melting going on. I think the synthetic rope can take quite a bit. I really am not an expert on that, and I would really hate to say that it's bad when it's still good, but you can see it quickly got pulled down, so it could have been just simply my wrapping. But yeah, I think we need to take at least 30 foot off this thing. Oh Lord. Oh. There we go. There's some meltage going on. So I don't think it's bad by any means. It's just it did suffer some damage from itself. So I know my winch, my Harbor Freight winch, has a lot of this going on, so I still trust it. I'm going to show you how hard it is to cut this stuff. This is a brand new blade. Just put it in today, so I'm going to flip it around so we're on a completely new knife. Very sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, flip it over, 5, 6, 7, 8, flip it another 90, 9, 10. There we go. It takes a lot to cut these ropes, so just because you see some melting going on doesn't mean that they're actually going bad. It's hard to get these to break and it's hard to get them to cut. You can do it, but it's hard. So sharp pair of scissors is best for these. Maybe a steel shears might do a little better job, but if you're on the trail, it's going to be hard to do it with just a knife. So now we got to put this new end back on. Okay, there we go. Just like that. We are now shorter. Well, there you have it. Sucked in there much better. It's working great for use on the farm, use on getting all these parts trucks. Real quick, if you like this kind of stuff, could you leave me a comment? Let me know anything I could do better on these videos. New to this, but I'm having a lot of fun, so enjoy the video.